Hello, good afternoon, California. How are you guys doing today? I know you're not going to answer this, but I just want to ask you guys how you guys are doing. All right, so my name is David Castro. I'm here. I'm part of the We Love Paving Company. We are a paving company that handles any matters pertaining to asphalt, concrete, ADA compliance work, and other maintenance type of services with respect to pavement. So I'm here because I want to bring light to an industry that is, it's kind of hard to find some transparency in. I know before when I was a property owner and I wanted to do some initiatives such as expand my driveway or walkways, I had no idea how to go about, where to start, what the pricing would look like or anything like that. And I know that if I'm thinking that, I'm pretty sure there's more of me out there that are thinking the same and probably want the same answers as well. So the entire purpose of this channel is to be able to bring some light and some insight as to how pavement works. How you can go about repairing your pavement requirements, how you can go about maintaining it, answer some of the questions that you guys may have in terms of pricing, in terms of availability, and just any other questions that you guys may have that's pertaining to your specific needs. So, like I said, my name is David. I work with We Love Paving. I'm one of the supervisors here, and I literally wanted to ask my boss to create this channel to be able to give this to you guys. I firmly believe you guys deserve this, right? So that's going to be the purpose of this channel, and we're going to try. The intent is to be able to stream with you guys at least once a week, maybe even twice, to be able to give you guys the opportunity to ask us any questions directly by way of the chat, and for us to be able to answer them directly. One of the things that I do want to highlight, if you ever have any questions, if you have any needs right now that you want answers to right now, feel free to give us a call. Here's our number right here, directly behind me. It's 888-273-0077. We can answer any questions that you guys have. And then another thing that we also have is that's free to you guys is we do free assessments on your property, especially for those that are commercial owners, property managers. We even do residential work as well. We offer free assessments. So no matter if you have one property or if you have 100, we'll go out there and assess them for free. And at the end of the day, provide you the results of what your property needs from a pavement perspective. Here soon, I'm going to bring out a special guest. It's our company owner, who also believes the same thing that I believe, that this is a great initiative, because again, it just gives you guys, it empowers the consumers that are looking to repair their pavement. Okay. I think we can just go right into it. Let's go ahead and bring out our special guest. We call him Fred, the paving man. So give me a second, I'll bring him over. Okay, we're back. Thanks for being patient with us, and thanks for once again joining us on this journey in which we bring more information and ultimately empower those consumers that are looking, or viewers that are looking to repair their pavements. As I promised you guys earlier, I would have a special guest here for you guys, and sitting here next to me on my left, your guys' right, is our founder, the founder of We Love Paving, Fred the paving man. Fred, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for giving us this opportunity to ask you some questions, and also expand a little bit about everything that I mentioned earlier of why we're creating this initiative, and what we want to do for the consumers. And so we'll get more into that. So right off the bat, Fred, tell us a little bit about your experience with regards to paving.
Yeah, I mean, how far do you want to go? I mean, We Love Paving. I mean, I can say that we started off being part of another company here in the Bay Area, and basically I decided to like branch out, and I brought basically a key player from the other company, and that's how we started We Love Paving. I can say that I've been doing this field of work since I was little. Like my father was the one that, he's been like a concrete finisher like since I was born basically. When we came like to this country, I was born here, but when he came here to the United States, he arrived into San Jose, California, and was I think his first job, and that's where he started doing concrete. So, the company, I can tell you the name of the company that's no longer in business, but it was Superior Concrete. So they were in San Jose, and that was his first job, and he raised the family, and basically I was born into the trade. As I grew older, I was exposed to the asphalt side of it, the ADA compliance side of it, and basically that's my resume, like where I come from, and started concrete, started gaining the other parts of the business, and that's how We Love Paving started.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. A lot of us, I would say, at least a lot of people that I know, we have our parents, they have their own traits. Sometimes we're kind of born into it. We follow along with what they did. I fortunately didn't follow along with what my dad did. But so what inspired you? I know that you said that your dad started at a company. Eventually, you got into it as well. You started seeing other aspects of paving, and then that kind of made you fall along with or fall in line with the trade that your father had. But what inspired you to continue on with it, and then ultimately leading to a company of your own?
What inspired me? So I would say the constant desire to want to do more. I believe that being a striver, I've always wanted to do more and more for my employers. I can say that maybe I was forced into building the opportunities that were not given to me or offered to me. I guess being in the field, sometimes you want to do more, but you don't have the opportunities, maybe because it's hard to gain that trust from your supervisors or from the owners of the company to let you like grow. So I guess it was just me trying to grow but not having opportunities that kind of like forced me to try to do my own thing basically, or our own thing, which is now started with an idea in my head, which eventually became We Love Paving, and basically that's how, I guess that's my inspiration, just trying to do more. I'm a very creative person, and I guess that's how it started.
Yeah, much respect to that. I think that's amazing for you to be able to do. I know in my experience as well, growing up, I can think back to as far as me working when I was a teenager, working in Taco Bell. Whenever you would do good, you're a hard worker. You can pick up on things pretty fast. You can perform well. Some people, especially those that are above you, sometimes don't take that well, and they try to prevent you from learning more so that you're no threat to their position. So essentially, you were kind of in that same situation, and you saw that and said, hey, this can't be right. I will find my way to own my own company and give my employees every opportunity to grow and expand their knowledge, assume higher positions. And I say that, I know that he didn't mention some of that stuff. I say that because I'm part of We Love Paving, right? And I know that that's everything that he's done for me since I joined this team. It's all about, hey, the more you can showcase, the better. Don't be afraid to take risk here. I'm going to give us all the flexibility to grow and the flexibility to make mistakes. And ultimately what matters here is that we all grow together and we get to the next level together. So That's awesome. I respect you for being that type of person, and I respect you for obviously giving me the opportunity, and everyone else who's part of the We Love Paving family that same opportunity.
For sure.
Um, Another question for you. So I don't know if you were tuned in yet or if you had arrived here yet, but I mentioned earlier to the viewers that the entire purpose of this is, in essence, I'm tired of not just with paving, but everything in life. You want to do something, but you just don't have enough information or knowledge to be able to take that next step in whatever it is that you want to accomplish or purchase. And so since I've joined this team, I realized with all the interactions that I've had with the customers that this is an industry or services they just don't have much information about to be able to make a solid informed decision. So I wanted to create this channel to bring light to this industry, provide the viewers all the information that they need so that they feel confident with making those type of purchases or commitments, for the services that us and other paving companies can provide. So I wanted to ask you, Fred, what do you think about this initiative? Do you think it's a good initiative or bad, and if so, why?
Yeah, for sure. So when you came up with this idea of creating a podcast or some type of informational channel to guide our clients, our viewers, um, I was like, yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, if that's something you think is going to help the customers, the clients, and the industry as a whole, I mean, I'm all for it. I support you. So definitely, I think it's a good incentive to start this, and yeah, I'm all for it. I'm supporting you in this new project, new venture, and yeah, I'm here for anything.
Thanks. I appreciate your support. I wanted to ask, so I got the reason why you were inspired to create this company. I respect the reasoning for doing it. What makes We Love Paving different from all the other paving companies out there? And there's a ton, by the way. So what makes us different?
So I would say that coming into this market, the paving market, basically, you have to have that difference, right? Like what you're asking. If there's no different or unique edge in the market, there's no reason for you to exist, basically. So the reason why We Love Paving was founded was because there was that opportunity. There is things that were not being fulfilled or offered by the other players. So I would say that it starts off with small family values, where we value hard working. We came from this country from nothing, and I think if we have that culture in the company, like from the ground all the way to the top, I think that's something that puts us like in a different category, because if our culture is permeated with these values of hard work, working hard, providing value to our clients, informing our clients, being a consultant and the expert for them, I think that's the best way to put our name on the map, and also the way that I see how we can do our marketing in a way that educates the public in a subject that's very like obscure and not well known. I think all this can help us, We Love Paving become a success, by putting information out there that's not available. It's very dinosaur age, run by basically like a lot of older folks. I think we need new blood, new generation to, just like put some innovation into this industry. That's basically what I see as our edge.
Yeah, better be careful with the word old, because I'm starting to feel a little old. So hopefully you're not trying to push me out. But again, I think it goes without saying, but I definitely want to highlight the more pride you have in what you do, the more proud of the company that you stand for or you're a part of. the performance should be better, the results will be better, right? All of that will, results and performance will reflect the attitude that you have towards the company that you're a part of and the work that you're doing, right? So the fact that you're trying to create this culture where everyone is proud of who we are, you know, what we stand for, how we take care of one another, the type of interactions you want us to have with the customers, where it's not just a sale, right, of a service that we provide. It's a relationship between us and the customer, to the point that you want us to consult with them and advise them and give them multiple options and walk them through something that they're just not familiar with, which means that they wouldn't be confident with. So it all makes sense to me now. I'm glad that I'm asking you these questions. Not that I, couldn't piece this together before, but to hear it from you directly, that's exactly what you want for us and what you want for the customers. It speaks a little bit about the character of this company and you as the founder. Okay. How would you say? How could you describe to me the impact or the difference that We Love Paving is making in the community today?
I guess it starts with the opportunity given to employees. I think that a company has two different customers to satisfy. On one end, we have the employees of the company, right? We have to give them opportunities, allow them to develop and grow, which is something that when I was working for a company, I desired and it wasn't possible. So I think that's how we make an impact, by giving our workers, our employees, the capacity, the opportunity to grow themselves professionally and help the company grow. Now on the other side, the other client that we need to serve is our actual client that pays us to be running and be operational. They are the ones that basically fund this company, this organization. And we stay in business by giving them value, good pricing, and good quality work. We also want to be backing up our work by giving long warranties, something that we offer with every single project and client that we take on, because we want them to be assured that if they hire We Love Paving, our name is going to be on it, and we're going to do the installation the right way, so that way if there's any issues, any potholes, we are the ones that come back and repair it. So something that we call our pothole-free guarantee. It's something that helps the client feel like more at ease that we're there for the longer term. We're there to be their one-stop shop for all their paving needs, and that's how we plan on satisfying that client. So I believe that's the impact that we provide. On one end, our employees, giving them great jobs, great opportunities for them to grow and develop, support their families, because at the end we're a family-based company, and we want our employees to have great opportunities. And in order to accomplish that, we have to make sure our clients, our customers that fund this operation and keep us running by providing great services, great pricing, and yeah, I believe that's how we impact both sides. We also help a lot of our clientele, which is property managers. We impact them in a way that helps them run smoother operations, meaning we eliminate tripping hazards in the community. We improve their return on their investment for their shopping centers, their apartments. So we make properties accessible, which is a big part of our community, is making sure properties are accessible to everyone, no matter the condition, whether it's physical or other. So I believe that's how we make an impact, and yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I know firsthand. I can speak to this that it's obvious to me, everything that you're saying, obviously because I work with you, but you know sometimes who you see walking the door applying to become part of our family are individuals with years of experience, and then there's times where guys come in through the doors where they have zero. This is the first job that they're gonna have if they so landed, and some have, right? So it goes to show that you're always willing to give opportunity by employing individuals regardless of their experience, and we sometimes take that lightly. But in an economy today where sometimes uncertainty creeps up and kind of makes us scared and a little bit reservative on what we should do, or maybe we should hold back on taking chances. That's not who our founder is here at We Love Paving. The founder here at We Love Paving is the guy that stands for opportunity, right? And it's always best to give opportunity to those that come from your community, right? So that's good. Another thing too, we speak lightly about providing good quality service, good quality work. Oftentimes we go to a store or to a company to seek out some type of product or service, and we may get a detailed list of what they're gonna do, but we don't get the chance to alter some of that pricing because that's just what their price is. I know firsthand here, any customer that comes to me, I'm gonna ask them exactly what they need, and based on what they need, is how I will estimate the service that they're seeking, right? So here at We Love Paving, we are gonna guide you to what is the best recommendation and the best choice for your pavement requirements, but we're also gonna give you the opportunity to kind of have a dialogue with us and let us know exactly what we're recommending you that you should do, you want to go forward with, right? And at the very least, especially for property managers, and it doesn't matter who, but especially for property managers, as I mentioned earlier, we give those free assessments, right? So you as a property manager, you as a resident owner, you as a commercial property owner, right? If you want to have a good understanding of what your facility budget should look like the next year or this current year, or how to utilize that and maximize that, give us a call. Give us a call. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. We'll tell you. We'll give you multiple options, and then it's on you to let us know when and what you want to move forward with. So, again, just want to bring light back to this. Just kind of want to reemphasize this, and I know I'm kind of beating the dead horse, but I do it because I take great pride in this, and I care so much about this because I'm tired of living in a society where we don't get to see exactly what someone is trying to sell us. And at the very least, we don't get to understand it completely what someone is trying to sell us. Even though we do our damnness or our best to try to become informed or ask all the questions that we can think of to become informed. So this channel is for you, the viewers. Get plugged in, right? Join us, follow us in this journey where we're going to talk about all the different aspects of pavement, right? Asphalt, concrete, ADA compliance work, maintenance, right? We're going to also do sessions where we're going to address the most common questions, the most common fears that the consumer has when it comes to repairing their pavement. We're here for you guys. We're here for you. But you got to get plugged in. You got to join us. You got to follow us. Okay. Fred, I want to thank you one more time for spending some of your busy time, and I know you're a busy man, with us. Thank you for sharing that information about your company with the viewers. And I can't wait to have you here again. By the way, from time to time, some of our sessions are going to include bringing in Fred, our founder, the paving man, while he's at a project live to show you before, after, what's currently happening on scene, so on and so forth. So this is going to get really good. And we're always open to new ideas. If you have new ideas, if you have certain things that you want us to address, let us know. Include that. Send us an email. Call us and let us know. Follow us. We have all of these social media platforms. We're trying to get connected in many ways as possible so that we can reach out to you, so that we can get a hold of you and try to understand what you need and help you satisfy that need. So once again, my name is David. I'm one of the supervisors here at We Love Paving. I appreciate your time. I look forward to meeting with you guys in the future and having you guys partake with us in this journey. Thank you very much for your time. Fred, any last words?
No, good luck on your project, and yeah, viewers tune in, and yeah, follow David. We're gonna be here for some time.
Alright guys, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. Don't forget about us. We Love Paving. We're here for you.